As the CEO and leader of Tache, what are your guiding principles?
Really, I go back to my first principles of why I started the company, which was originally to help my family, to give them opportunities, and then as that grew, to bring in other Filipinos. That spread to helping all the Filipino people. I think that as I help other Filipinos, that's going to help me too.
After 11 years that Tache has been in service, what's the biggest lesson you've learned about running a successful business?
Well, it's about thinking in the long term. It's not doing things for the short term and trying to and ensure longevity. I want Tache to be around for another 30 years.
Tache is in the recruitment business, which means you have to deal with clients and applicants aside from your internal employees. What is your strategy when it comes to successfully catering to the needs of all?
Really, it's empathy. Trying to make sure that we're doing the best thing possible for our clients and the best thing possible for our applicants, the staff that are working for our clients. If they're happy, then we're happy. And as they both succeed, that makes us succeed. And I love that because we don't have a horse in the fight. We really want to support both sides, and that puts us in a great position.
What do you feel is the biggest accomplishment of Tache to this day?
Well, it's really, I think, the happiness of our clients and the happiness of our employees. We have an amazing record of success with our clients. Once they come with us, I'm proud to say that they don't leave. And I think the same is true with our candidates or our staff. Some of them have had opportunities that grass is greener, and a lot of them have come back. And I think that's a testament to our team and the way we do business.
Having lived in the U.S. for most of your life, what can you say differentiates Filipino workers from U.S. workers, and what makes them ideal team members for U.S. companies?
It's not about who's better or who's worse. I think it's about opportunities. And for the longest time, Filipino workers didn't have those opportunities. They're separated by geography, maybe stereotypes, but those are all starting to go away. And as we are able to bring Filipino workers into the offices of American companies, they've realized that as well. And I'm really proud to be part of that shift.
Hello, welcome once again here in the Gen Z Show, and I welcome all of you for being part of today's episode. Today we'll be talking about you joining communities, how it can benefit you. Just to be exact, how to network effectively using LinkedIn and professional forums. So I'm here today, of course, with a very reliable resource speaker to talk about this. Ms. Lizelle Delantar Philippi. She's a LinkedIn strategist and co-founder of OptiRight.
Thank you, Floyd, for being here.
Of course.
Thank you to everyone who are watching the Gen Z
Yeah.
show.
So again, I'm thankful. The whole team is thankful for having you today. But I'm very curious, Mr. Lizelle. LinkedIn strategist. That's what it says to your profile. What's a LinkedIn strategist?
LinkedIn is one of those platforms na meron tayo ngayon. So you have Facebook, you also have Instagram. But this particular one, LinkedIn, so that is a platform, and I help basically job seekers, but also business owners who wants to maximize the platform for prospecting, getting new careers. So
let's say I'm a newbie, I'm a fresh graduate. What can LinkedIn do to my career? What can it help me?
LinkedIn is like a very big office. Okay, so there are millions who are in the platform, and they're looking for their next candidate. It is a way for us to use the platform for personal branding, searching for jobs, but also making our mark. Even while you are at school or already in the office, you are already preparing yourself for your next opportunity.
Our scenario a while ago is like, I'm a newbie. I don't know anything.
Yes.
So let's say again, I'm a newbie. I don't have anything yet in my portfolio, in my job portfolio.
Yes.
So how can I start? How can I benefit from LinkedIn itself?
Nagsa-start naman tayo by lurking in different platforms,
Okay.
diba? Searching. You can use the search filters and you can find those profiles and pwede mo makita, ganito pala yung mga skills nila, ito pala yung mga certificates nila. These are the types of companies that you can probably join in the next one. And that will also help you when you're preparing your profile. Another one is LinkedIn events. Most of these are free. So while you're in your home or you have your spare time,
I'm a passionate person about learning something every day. When you use LinkedIn, there's also an opportunity for you to learn more. I mean, even encounter the professional ones, how they were able to achieve it. So that's what you're saying when it comes to you as a newbie getting to understand why is it going to be beneficial for you.
we are so lucky na ngayon, wala nang limitations on how we want to learn and how we want to grow. The platform allows us to take advantage of whatever is there, whether it is in the Philippines or outside.
Yeah. People that watching us right now are also job seekers.
Yes.
They're looking for opportunities, or maybe they're trying to find their way in their career, how they can firm up their career. On the standpoint naman of a business owner, a platform like LinkedIn, ano yung benefits for them?
When we started in on LinkedIn, it was a time na nagkaroon ng pandemic. So yung mga business owners na ang galing mag face-to-face, they had to move to online. One of the good platforms is LinkedIn because like na-mention ko nga, ang galing ng search filters doon. Second, you are able to view kung sino nag-view sa'yo. And for a business owner, that's already a big thing. Third, pwede mong gamitin yung LinkedIn mo when you're participating in events. No, you can share it because it's a professional platform. And fourth, when you Google yourself, you will see that LinkedIn is one of those platforms na palaging nasa top of the search results. So if you're there, people can find you and people can know about you. So what if wala ka pang website or wala ka pang anything, then you're starting out your online presence on a good platform already.
So, I mean, there are a lot of benefits. So, what you're saying is that it can help me to professionalize my brand, myself. And at the same time, say you're the business owner, you're looking for someone like me, we can meet through LinkedIn. So that's basically what you're saying.
Yes, that one. And also for businesses, they can also find their next clients. So like what I mentioned, there are millions of people looking at LinkedIn. It's not just your next employer, next employee, but also your next client, your next business partner. There's really a lot of opportunities.
They have like this LinkedIn Academy. And then there's this one thing that I always see, wherein sometimes LinkedIn will just notify me and it will tell me, Floy, you're selected to participate in one of these topics. Bakit ginagawa ng LinkedIn yung ganong klaseng type of engagement? To random people lang ba siya? Or am I really selected? I mean, what's the reason behind that?
Sa LinkedIn kasi, the currency is trust. The more you build your trust, the more, syempre, mas mapapadali yung mga tao na, okay to, reliable to. Ang asset ng LinkedIn is tayo, all the members. So, LinkedIn is making all of those prompts because it wants you to brand yourself through the platform. Gone are the days na para lang tayong naka-bulletin board.
Already a ready audience or a possible audience through LinkedIn. So that's one thing that you can also benefit from.
So very important ang pag-optimize ng profile.
So what does optimizing a profile can help me? And what's the very basic of optimizing a profile?
Sabihin natin mag-type tayo ng engineer. May makikita ka ilang search results. Millions, di ba? Magsabi ka, sige, sa Pilipinas lang or dapat ganito yung specialty niya. And in order to stand out, you have to show yourself professionally. So we are the one who will make sure that our profile is so presentable, professional, in order to stand out. So basically, that's optimizing.
Is it like putting more information in your profile?
It involves some strategy. Let me just share with you my proven framework.
I like that. So, I mean, let's have this kind of scenarios because that's how can our audience relate.
Syempre. So ito, tatandaan natin. In optimizing our profile on LinkedIn, dapat may topak. T-O-P-A-K.
May topak.
So, T stands for target. Ano ba yung tina-target mong next in your career? Or who are your target audience? Yan. O stands for offer. Ano ba yung strength mo or opportunity? What if you're just starting out pero you have lang leadership, di ba? So you have to show that, student council officer ka, etc. P stands for promise.
Okay.
What if mid-career ka na, meron ka ng strength, so why not show it off?
Okay.
So that's promise. A stands for authority. For instance, a recruiter will search for you. Ano yung hahanapin niya sa'yo? Are you a senior engineer? Are you a civil engineer? Dapat specific.
Yeah.
K stands for keyword. Kasi, ganun tayo nagsisearch. As Filipinos, sobrang dami nating pwedeng ma-offer. Kasi we are world-class. We have to show ourselves how we are world-class. That is also a way for us to stand out. If you prepare your profile na may topak, start pa lang, they already understand what's in you for them.
Okay. Siguro let's help our audience understand what's the difference of a biodata, a CV, a resume from LinkedIn.
So before, during my time, pag gusto kong mag-apply sa trabaho, I had to walk through Ortigas, through Makati to submit your resumes, right? Usually, biodata yun, meron kang fill up na, templated na, ganyan. And then, nauso yung CV. CV is basically a listing ng lahat ng ginawa mo sa buong professional life mo. So resume is actually pro-employee, pro-person, because it's your marketing tool. Just imagine a recruiter will only view resumes for 6 seconds. A resume is something that we can do to market our strengths because sobrang dami ng candidates ngayon sa market. Now, bakit may LinkedIn? Trend now is you don't need to work just within your community.
Yeah.
So LinkedIn is a platform where you can market yourself and get to be seen by a global audience with global opportunities. If you ask me, kailangan pa rin ba na resume? Of course. For employers to gauge who you are. But you also need LinkedIn para you can target those na hindi nakapublish. Alam mo ba na madaming mga hindi nakapublish na job ads? So they're just scanning for those na, pwede to, ganda ng experience nito. When you have a resume and LinkedIn, then you can target even those jobs na hindi nakapublish.
Ganun pala, no? 6 seconds lang pala, a recruiter scan your profile, your CV. It's like an ad in, let's say, in Facebook, for example. You only have the first 5 seconds for your ad to be noticed.
Yes.
So, you have to maximize that first 5 seconds. Kailangan, first 5 seconds, may impact na. So, same with your profile. You have to do that. The first 6 seconds, you have to make sure at one glance, the employer is already picturing out, if I get to hire this person will contribute something for my company. Dapat ganun na yung maging mindset ng employer. You also mentioned earlier that you're one of the LinkedIn top 100. How you were able to achieve that, the top 100?
So, hindi naman ako yung first batch. The top 100 was born because of the fact na gusto nga mas maraming Filipinos who will be active on LinkedIn. Basis din nila is how you show up, how relevant yung binibigay mong value, and ano din yung nagiging engagement ng tao based on the posts that you do, or meron ka ding bang outreach na ginagawa for us, for others. So medyo holistic siya.
Okay. So it's not just engagement. All throughout, I thought it's just like engagement only. That's only the reason why you can be part of the top 100. Hindi pala. There are a lot of factors before you get to be part of the top 100. Let's say I get to follow you. I get to assure that you know what you're doing. You know what you're saying at the same time. What are these other platforms and what's the difference from LinkedIn? Do they work together or can you give me some other examples of this kind of platforms?
Let's start muna kung ano yung goal. Pag goal mo is seeking jobs, in fairness to other platforms, there are also ways for you to get a job, siguro through Facebook. But on LinkedIn, when you're starting out and you're looking at that, I suggest you make your profile on those platforms. Second is, if you are looking to be part of communities, so familiar siguro tayo sa mga Facebook groups. Meron ding mga LinkedIn groups. Although hindi sila masyadong ganun ka-active, pero what's nice is you can follow yung mga companies na tina-target mo. No, pwede ka ding mag-connect dun sa mga tao na who are decision makers dun sa companies. And they will be okay with that. Kasi it's LinkedIn. It's really meant for you to grow your network beyond your current network.
Hey, this is a person who's like president of the company. Will this person talk to me? Now, there's a platform like LinkedIn or other platforms, that's what you said, Facebook or other platforms wherein you can have the opportunity to connect with these people and it will be okay.
Meron ng iba na hindi pa gumagraduate pero meron na silang 5,000 in their network on LinkedIn. So just imagine, meron ka ng head start.
Is it also important to make your LinkedIn profile public? Because there are some people who value their privacy. What's the limitation, or how can you also protect yourself when it comes to privacy? And then at the same time, you also get to have that opportunity to still be seen by potential employers or potential clients.
Sabi ko nga, very good yung search filters, but it also had a very good privacy filters. You can
Oh, yeah.
control if you want to be public everything on your profile. Your objective is to be aggressive on job seeking right now, and you're targeting other countries to work for, then might as well have it public.
Okay.
But ito yun eh, to show that you are real, you have to be active.
So what you said, it will depend on your goals. So if you're really a job seeker, you take that opportunity, make your profile as public as possible. If you think that will be beneficial for you.
Before, during the pandemic, nagkaroon ng great resignation.
Yeah.
Because everyone, di ba, had to work from home or something. But this one, medyo nag-stabilize na. So this is the big stay naman.
Okay.
Big stay meaning companies learned from the situation before, so they are catering already to kind of working environment. But this also means na mas marami ngayon ang nag-job search ng stealth mode. It's one thing na mangarag ka last minute na kailangan mong umalis ng trabaho, but it's another thing na medyo prepared ka for any opportunity.
Yeah.
So I suggest, huwag nyo nang hintayin the last minute, diba, to have your profile done or to even prepare your resume.
The best time to invest was yesterday, and the second best time is now.
Yeah.
So parang the best time to invest in yourself is now,
Yes.
di ba? So I'm the kind of person who had a lot of companies that I've worked with. So to the point that even in my resume, I'm having a hard time to put them together in a 2-page type resume. What can you suggest for me, and how can I justify, let's say, to potential employers that when it comes to, I don't know, loyalty or hiring the best fit person, I'm the person you're looking for? What
last minute, di ba, to have your profile done or to even prepare your resume.
The best time to invest was yesterday, and the second best time is now.
Yeah.
So parang the best time to invest in yourself is now,
Yes.
di ba? So I'm the kind of person who had a lot of companies that I've worked with. So to the point that even in my resume, I'm having a hard time to put them together in a 2-page type resume. What can you suggest for me, and how can I justify, let's say, to potential employers that when it comes to, I don't know, loyalty or hiring the best fit person, I'm the person you're looking for? What can you suggest for me?
My answer is, on the resume side, we always ask, ano ba yung gusto mong i-target na trabaho?
Okay.
Because parang you will position yung resume mo, yung strengths mo, yung experiences mo, based on the roles that you're targeting.
Yeah.
It can be also parang a hybrid resume.
Yeah.
Kasi marami namang mga transferable skills. Yun yung first.
Okay,
Yung
okay.
second naman, on your LinkedIn, kasi yung LinkedIn, syempre, hindi naman siya yung parang resume that you can masyadong arrange. But, however, sa headline pa lang and the recommendation section, that's where you can pump it up. Parang kumbaga, ito yung magiging way mo to explain.
Yeah.
Pag gusto mo bumalik sa corporate, pwede mo naman sabihin na you are ready for a full-time role kasi yung mga successes mo, you would like to apply them. Sa LinkedIn kasi, you can make it a little bit more of your personal
Last question from my end, siguro. For example, I'm a person who's been in the traditional corporate work setup. And then suddenly I realize, hey, I think I want to work from home. I think I want to be like a freelancer, a VA, or whatever. I mean, I want to work for someone who is based overseas, let's say from the US or whatever. But I want to have that kind of setup because I want more freedom. I want more freedom when it comes to my time and all. The problem is that my resume is not prepared for that. So what can I do? How can I land that kind of opportunity even though my work says hindi yun yung naging experience ko?
Ganon din ako nag-start.
Yeah.
My suggestion to you is to focus kung sino ba yung market mo.
Yeah.
Sino yung gusto mong i-target na jobs. So ito, sino ba yung gusto mong tulungan na market?
Okay.
If you write your profile as someone na makaka-relate yung target market mo, and you still find connections kung ano yung dati mong ginawa before, that will really be something that a businessman or your next client can trust. Kumbaga, you know them more than they know themselves. So different preparation naman siya. But yun yung ginagawa namin, pagtulong sa mga freelancers who wants to have their profiles on LinkedIn, magiging client-facing ang profiles mo.
Okay. Anything you want to say to our audience or how they can connect with you at the same time?
Ang aking advice lang, this is a time na we're so lucky that because everything else is open for us. Wala nang gatekeepers. But it also gives us the responsibility to show up well. And there's nothing wrong with having an individual to look at your profile and see how you can position because iba na yung competition ngayon. Hindi na yung competition your batchmates lang or lahat ng mga kasama mo who graduated with the same course. Your competition can be global. Ito yung sinasabi ko, I want Filipinos to show up well on LinkedIn and show the world how we are so world-class. You deserve a world-class person or individuals who can help you make that happen. Huwag natin maliitin yung sarili natin. Hindi natin alam na yung ginagawa pala natin, we're doing more than kung anong nakalagay sa responsibilities.
Yeah.
You can reach out to me. I am on LinkedIn. You can look for my name. I think lalagay.
Yeah,
kasi medyo
well,
mahirap spelling. Very open to do parang mga webinars for your companies, or your groups, or your communities, because this is a very important topic. Sabi nga, di ba?
Yeah.
Invest on yourself. Do not wait the last moment up until you lose your jobs.
To our audience, again, I thank you, Miss Lizelle. I thank you for
Thank you,
being
Joy.
part of today's episode of the Gen Z Show. So, yeah, there you go. So, Miss Lizelle Delantar Filipi, LinkedIn strategist and co-founder of OptiRight. To our audience in Gen Z Show, in FYE channel, and of course, in our own channels in Tachi Careers, we'll see you again next week in our next episode. Bye and have a nice day.